Endpoint playing full retake. I need to bind out our director, sorry guys. There we go. Mirage lost map, alright, sweet. Is the microphone sound alright? I know it's got a bit of an annoying little noise in the background, but I can't do nothing about it. Few nice kills by Thomas. It's all about getting on the bomb now. They didn't get the kit. Could really do with a pistol on train. It's a good start for fnatic. Oh, and 2 scouts on Endpoint. Bleak for an off, I think. Oh, he's got a deagle. See if they can do anything with the scouts. fnatic play train quite a few times. Endpoint, I don't think they've played it yet. So, nice tag onto Matafi. They're going for a little bait walk at Ali. Reese is getting caught out, I think. Does it get on? Auto direct. Nice Mick, thanks. Just save the scout and the deagle if they can. Be a wise option. I'm not depressed, I'm just, we had a night out last night and I'm a tad bit hungover. Yeah, just a tad, Charles. Just a small bit. Endpoint can still win the round, it depends on how many tags Thomas can get and how fnatic play the round. Before it even starts, I'll tell you, I'm not here to cast the game and hype everything up and whatnot, I'm just here streaming it for Endpoint as they couldn't get a caster to like actually do the game properly. So it's just a bit of footage for Endpoint and for people to watch. Don't complain. Best buy for Endpoint, does it get an ARP? Utility is very bad for Endpoint. fnatic do and execute Endpoint, I've really got no way of stopping it. fnatic is going for a straight up B play, I think. Rotating from Endpoint to B, they should really be playing towards B. The 2 people when it's quiet outside, those should be inside now. I think fnatic line, yeah, they're not be executed. It's all on Max to stop it. Get a kill or 2, or it's getting robbed. Refrag. Bomb's still not down. No kits. Good round. Nice little retake. Max done what he needed to do to postpone them coming in, just made them take too long to find him. Endpoint time to rotate in and get ready for bugs on the retake. Good round. Double off now as well for Endpoint. I could just go for a normal default now, I think. Yeah, just hold in, seeing what they do. 8 and 7. The AWP's going for an alley pick. It's AWP against AWP, I'm pretty sure. Super slow round by fnatic Academy. They're not using too much utility, so it gives them an execute late round still. By the looks of it, they're gonna double clear pop. Yeah. Expecting the bomb guy to throw smoke. Basic round from fnatic Academy, just simply splitting outside, taking control of con and pop, and then just slowly working up through alley. This is a bad spot for Max now. So retake on the rounds, save the R, put some money like. Endpoint will have to go for the fast, I think. You know, Endpoint of force, they really need to make life hard for fnatic. Don't give them any opening kills like peek and T-con, peek and low B. Try and make them use a lot of utility and play the late game. Oh, they're going for a straight pop rush. Endpoint chance to be stuck. A rough round by Endpoint, to be honest. They lost a whole load of people early on. Like 2 people just instantly died. Yeah, I'm not really too bothered about solo casting. Is like I say, it's just some of the rounds I've got nothing to really talk about because they're just the most basic rounds in CS really. So I just try explain what I think Endpoint or fnatic will do, whoever's losing pretty much. I think fnatic should know that they're eco again, and then this probably runs the same fast execute. one thing I noticed, fnatic are very, very good with all the utility they're using. They're not rushing bomb plants or like making the round happen when it doesn't need to. They're just taking the time. I don't know why he's jumped up. Nice round by Loza. Good composure in the clutch. Yeah, like I say, I'm just here to talk about the game and see what people like, my insight into the game and whatnot. A bad round by fnatic to lose, to be honest. I did not expect Loza to win the round with no armor. But look, I made a mistake by jumping up on the train. And he didn't get cover, so I guess it's kind of the other guy's fault as well. 6 casters busy tonight. They've been busy all week, haven't they? Yeah, don't ask me. Like I say, I'm not like an Anders. Nice go by Thomas. I thought Looker would have got the peak on him then. Yeah, it was. Fnatic could have done a lot better. Still a nice round. Taffy's been allowed to walk out. See, it's fine going 1-for-1 on maps like Train because it kind of gives you an insight into how they're playing, and like if they're going for 1-for-1, then you're always ready for an extra guy pop or a guy walking out somewhere usually. Like that guy walking out Ali. If he's outside, the guy Ali has to be very close as well, which Loza read. Yeah, use me as like a analyst, just anything question wise about CS and whatnot. I could go on for the inside player. It's very hard to do because Max is going to spot. Max needs to get one and then waste time or kill them both really. But I think he might get timed. Yeah, he's going to get timed, I think. I don't know why they decided to make noise right at the end. They should have just kept on walking down him. Because if they just walk down and go together, let's get the refrag on Max. How'd your rush be? He literally just screams Psycho Biet and rush B. fnatic have gone for another buy. 0 utility. Same thing with Endpoint, they need to play the round smart. Don't give them away the opening kill, make fnatic try something late game. Endpoint should have called that they're going to be on a low buy or like with low utility. It's very strange that they're not chancing stuff towards B when it's super quiet outside. It's kind of an obvious read on fnatic, to be honest, when they're quiet. I think they'll start exploiting this eventually. This smoke won't cut Loza off neither, but you might get flashed. That's Thomas. Don't know what Loza's doing. Got the dink. 3 on 3, Molotov's in, smoke's in still. Oh, that's a good flank by Echo, sorry. I don't know what he's looking for there. 2 smokes in play still. This guy will insta-peek as soon as he taps it. Nice. Good repositioning by Max. It's Train a CT-sided map. Like, it's very heavily CT-sided if you can completely lock them out and you've got people who are comfortable, but Endpoint haven't played the map and they're using the standing, and it's very basically you've got to hit your shot on this CT half. If you don't hit your first kill, like if Thomas is facing into pop and the pop guy gets Thomas, then the guy who's looking at T-Con then has to worry about T-Con and pop, for instance. Same thing with the Ali guy, he then has to be worried about everything else. So like going for a straight outside there. He's just out on his own. Reese might get caught off. Yeah, if Endpoint get train, Endpoint will win 2-0. I'm quite confident on it. But it's going to be hard for them. Like, they're doing good here. They could have done with not losing the pistol round. Like I said, pistol and train is very, very important. Because you never know, like, if you're going to get locked out and how many rounds and stuff you can get in. fnatic picked train, Endpoint picked Inferno, and it's Mirage for the decider. Big round here for Endpoint. The money's not good enough. They've won 4 in a row, but the whole losing people in the process has come back to bite them in the ass. Nice shot by Echoes. Yeah, personally on any CT side is important because it just starts the momentum train for you, really. Max has got complete info, that's no 1B. The alley setup's perfect, I think. They don't expect this guy. Nice buy, very nice. See, Cryptics would have been there for the refrags instantly. If Reese died, that was a 2-for-1 in favour of an Endpoint. Max is coming in with a flank. I don't think they'll expect it because he hasn't flanked yet. Good round by Endpoint to get back into the game. Get back into the round, sorry. I don't really know what he's trying there. Should have just saved the AWP. I should go for a little light buy. It's easy armor and do an execute outside. What fnatic need to be doing on these rounds is testing the waters for outside, so like they need to, not like they don't need to, but that is in the ideal world, that is what you'd really want to try. Good opener by Luzzer. Like fnatic on these rounds should CZ, smoke, flash each or something, just tested what outside would have been like. Because they're going for single picks, and on train it's hard to do that. I would have just done an execute outside to see how Endpoint hold it. You get an idea of how fast they throw grenades and stuff like that. So if fnatic execute outside on an eco round, like a low buy round, they'll see and they'll work out how Endpoint reacts. So Endpoint might throw every grenade they've got, they might over rotate or vice versa. But then they didn't really test it, they just went for straight up picks. It's like if they tested it on that round, it was close round and Endpoint used a lot of grenades, then they could bring it into this round and they like do the outside smokes but then fake it because he over rotates, or they're not comfortable, they're in the wrong positions, they've got grenades in their hands or whatever. Straight down path. Shouldn't be happening at all. Cryptics is in a good spot. Max, it's not peaked. I don't know why Reese is peeking it. Bomb's still down. fnatic aren't rushing it. Just taking the time. This could work if Max sees this guy. I don't think he will. Fnatic just doing that outside rush again with the smoke off backline and Con. Just flash go out. I think it was Thomas who got caught out right in the open, which was not the best thing to do. Big on for Endpoint. They're going to be eco for the last round if they lose it. Well, not eco, like super low buy. They could do with the 9-6 half here. Those just going for the refrag. Needs to get it. Got it. Max needs to start putting his utility down now. They should be seeing it's gone quite outside. Cryptix needs to check Ali for info. Get a flash peeked in or just flash himself in. They should have rotated one guy over right away. Max put his utility down and rotate one guy up. They're just getting spammed through the smokes. See, this is, you're gifting him a way back to win the round by doing stuff like that. I think that Molotov's a bomb for himself, it isn't. Nice. Could have moved a lot faster to get 2 on the bomb site, but they Endpoint shouldn't have got that round. Oh, fnatic made a few blunders and Thomas spammed them through the smoke. Twice, I think. 9-6 half and get the pistol. They need the T-side pistol, I think. Goodbye by fnatic for the last round. No money at all. The maps. Maps are Train, Inferno, Mirage. So you should have went in front of the green train and watched something to help them out. He kind of just bailed. Matafi's got 2 kills, but 1 kill, sorry. There. Yeah, it's a decent recovery, very good recovery, but a few rounds at this, obviously it's just out of position and not really fast enough. 8.5. I guess that's all Endpoint are asking for, just to be in the lead from the half. I have no idea what the pistol is, I haven't spoke to the guys, so I can't help you out with that one, just have to watch. Endpoint really need pistol, and then take the first buy round off them if they win pistol. Fnatic pick Train. Endpoint picked Inferno. More flash on Max. I guess he might go for the inside play or just an outside play, like rush somewhere. Around pop. Like an inside play. I like the setup Fnatic are doing. I like to keep 2 towards being a piss around like this. Very slow. Hopefully the hard check this guy. Oh, it's going to be a bit weird. He's not right at the spiral. Oh, was a saw him. Collapse on them, get rid of the angles. He's just gone on his own while they're all stood there. Nice, 3v1. Big round, big pistol round. Good call from Max. Thank you very much, Logan, mate. I've been enjoying it. I got the same kind of buy as Endpoint, just out this time. Meadow really shouldn't get one. See, Alex, this is a bad play in my opinion. If he wins this round, I'll be very surprised. He's just gifting him the bomb plant. Now you're just counting down the clock of your Endpoint. You group up and that's it. Oh, they're not going to group. This might leave. I'm in favour, Thomas. I would have just grouped up and just let him find just and refrag him. It is the snus. Endpoint could do a good farm round here on Reese and Thomas, so they can just get a lot of money in for the upcoming rounds. If they lose first buy, they really want to have a big bang for the second round after that. Thomas is hunting. Thomas is off. Let's watch Thomas. He loves these rounds. Look at him. Fantastic. But it's perfect. See, now like Endpoint will go into the next round. Everybody alive, nobody rebuying armor, keeping a lot of utility. Thomas has just made absolute bank. The Endpoint is set for this round. They lose this round, they're literally set for the next round comfortably with an AWP. I don't know, did Reese die? Where's all his money gone? Low utility on fnatic, very bad. No kits neither. Good call from Max to go straight up B contact. I think Max is good enough to read the low buy due to no kills on this round. See, what fnatic are doing and what Endpoint needed to do was there's nothing outside and you just get 2 on B site. Basically, you have this guy rotate here because it's just a lot more comfortable for the B guy himself. Oh, he shouldn't get 2. They don't know he's at the train. Winnable. Nope. Giant ass moth in my room, man. Man. Right. Where's he gone? Where's it? Big round for Endpoint. Like yesterday, this could spiral out of control now. No ARP on fnatic. Better utility. See what they can produce with it. I think they should know they can't afford an ARP. This is the setup Endpoint needed. It's making them move outside. One good flash could get them once you get the reflex. 7 HP. This is where they'll go for a B play now. I think this guy has to go for a kill. Reese has to go for a kill. This flash might, yeah, get him up there. I think what Endpoint need to do is contact player B on this next round. They won't have any executes for outside to do anything special. Then you get an open play on Lizard, let them try to get a pick outside, a pick from Pop, pick from Ali, and then do something from that if they can. If not, they just need to try group up and make sure they get the first entry on B. If they get the guy, then he refrags, then they get the guy coming out of Z or Looker, wherever he'll be. Then it should be in Endpoint's favour, the round. It's all just about getting that opening kill on B. Fnatic Academy doing everything right though on these rounds, they're just in the right places. Look us instantly on B. Around for this is where you need Endpoint to get around in now, because this could just go straight in the way of Fnatic. Endpoint, like I said, they need a contact play somewhere, or they need to cause a rotation. They need to get Looker away from B if they can, and hit B. For Ali aggression. I don't know if they're going to hard check pulse on it. Thomas has managed to lurk his way out on it. Very bad round. Good round by Alex overall, but that is super bad by Endpoint. Really need to get the open play. I don't know why they didn't get it. They should have just glass cannoned it last round. Yeah, one by one. Yep, one by one. Alright, here we go. They need the open play. Luzza needs to try force. What Endpoint aren't doing is making fnatic uncomfortable. Like, fnatic had stood there just happily chilling, but when fnatic on the T side, they made Endpoint so uncomfortable by like one guy wandering out, but three guy rushing alley, or three guy rushing pop, while one guy completely distracted them. Thomas doing Thomas things. Oh, oh god. Un loco meadow. Bombs in pop though, I think. Yeah. Scrappy round, but yeah, Endpoint will take it. They take all they can get. I think Luzza was watching it, but he got Molotov, but yeah, Thomas is a pug master, mate. Thomas was born in the pug world. Endpoint lose this round, it's pretty much good. See, this is where the contact down B. They should just contact down B. Now they give time, look at a rotate over again. Get in, get in, get in. Yeah, just watch. Fnatic will save. This is what Endpoint needs to do from the start, but obviously it's hard to get a read in it if you don't. Like, Max isn't a real IGL, he's a smart player, but he's not like an IGL, like, that proper IGL work, I guess. Max is just smart and knows how to beat people, but obviously he's not, like, thinking of what IGLs think about. Big round for Endpoint. No one dead, that is huge for the upcoming rounds. Fnatic have one buy in them. Oh no, sorry, they have two more buys. These guys, yeah, two more buys, something like that. This is a huge round now. I think Endpoint might run the same player. Go for the alley contact now. It's like now Endpoint know how fast they rotate into B, it's an easy fake. I hope they don't go down here. Oh, them nades were good, he's dead. See, this is what Endpoint don't want to do. They don't want to be leaving the Reese alone at alley lurking unless they're going to go outside probably. Echoes. he's done there. See, now this works for Reese because now, see what I mean? Like, now they're in an advantage. Fnatic are a bit scared. They're moving. They have to check angles that they don't really want to check. But this guy here, Alex could kill them all, depending on how this works out. He's going to push into them now, I think, because they're executing. Yeah. I think this guy knows the Molotov tilt. Yeah. Perfect. It worked because they got the opening kill. Eccles literally gifted Endpoint the round of how they wanted to play the round. But Eccles dying in pop completely changes everything about Fnatic setup. So it gives Endpoint free reign to move them around. So when this guy threw the smoke that lands here and flashed out, because obviously he's dead in pop, so they've got no control. So they're thinking they're in pop and they're going to come from here. They know that we're just here, they know that we're here, and they know they're here. Now he's dead. So this guy starts moving into Max, who's sat right here. He kills him, and then you got to be. So because he died, is he behind him? Ah, I missed it. Big, big, big round for Endpoint. They can still do this. Endpoint should go for the B play again. Yeah, like it's not you don't even need to play in pop, but I don't think Fnatic I don't think Fnatic like to be a man down or like enjoy it because they're not experienced enough, if that makes sense. Like not in an ego way, but a lot of people when you're a man down, people start to worry about like, is this angle clear? Is this angle covered? Are you covering me from here? This and that. The ideal world now is for Endpoint to fake an inside and go outside. You need to rotate the Sorper away for like a split second. If they had two guys above B, one guy oh, he missed. If they had two guys above B, one guy smokes one down, one guy smokes off CT connector. Eccles just rotate out. I think they're going back up pop now to B. A big fight for recent. I think a bit of confusion in the Endpoint side here. Sorry. Endpoint really overfought the round. Big round for Fnatic. Everybody alive again. Keeps them under by for another round. Endpoint could do. We're getting on match point now. They need to run the inside stuff again. Fnatic don't like it. They don't like rotating around. Max is just causing the biggest destruction here. Kind of annoys the guys on B, it makes them look to stay here for longer. But like I'm saying now, if I was Endpoint, what I would call is, it's quite simple. You'd throw one smoke that lands here. So this guy can't see you. You'd throw one smoke that lands here, then go down pop here and here. So you'd have two guys pop, one guy in connector, two alley. This guy or this guy would have to come this way. They'd insta-rotate around, I think, and be uncomfortable. So they'd come this way, they'd come up pop, they'd get him, he would get him, and these two would get this guy. And they're just brute forcing their way out now. Good go from this wide, Thomas. But I need this. 2v2, 30 seconds left. Thomas is dead. Buzzer needs to make a move, I think. Oh my god, Thomas is unreal. Whoa, I thought that was Thomas on 1 HP then. So, see his shoulder. Big round. I really have no idea how Endpoint won the round. At that point, fnatic just gifted him it. Obviously, Thomas got the openers and owned them, but fnatic shouldn't be throwing it away. This should be over, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, exactly. Like, fnatic got the opening kill super early in the round, and then they're playing they're playing all contact here. So this is a fight, this is a fight, this is a fight, like this is a fight. They don't need to do it when you've got more advantage. Oh, director back on. And this is where Endpoint will just go for the B play. This is usually a very easy read. Because this is how a lot of teams try to end games, is just by going B. But this flash should get him. Nice. So this is all on about how nice shot. That's sick. Do you like Lucas giving him away back into the round? You see what I mean? Well, spammed. Endpoint can still win it. Brought my steam over there. They're expecting a flank. Endpoint's positions are good. See, like Alex won them the round. Look at give Endpoint back the round by peeking. Obviously, Lutta hit a very good shot. And then after that, Luzza got swam through the smoke. I don't really know what he was doing. And obviously, them two had to try and make a play, really. Yeah, Endpoint shouldn't have won the round. Right, Endpoint buy is sketchy. But still doable. He's going for the upper peak. Luz is going to expect it, I think. Oh, I get the tag. He's always on top of the train, boys. Oh no. Ugh. He's been on top of that train literally so many rounds. Overtime it is, boys. Endpoint should have won this game. Yeah, they should have just went B, but done it properly. They needed to go B or cause to rotate around. They should know that they're playing 2B. It's so obvious. I think Max needs to take a minute, think about it. Never mind. Going for the B pick. He's going to see nobody. They're going to rotate 3 to A. And this is what you don't want. Endpoint should have predicted it. So again, it's all about hitting the shots here. They want fnatic to make a mistake. They get the opener. They get the refrag. Again, it's all about getting that opening kill on train. fnatic got the first kill, which leads Endpoint down a man, which then needs less angles, being as far as possible. You always want that first kill on train, always want it. The maps are train, Inferno, Mirage, mate. And now Endpoint should go B, but now it's going to be predictable. If Endpoint do something fast, it's kind of predictable. If they go B, it's kind of predictable now. Look, it's got the kill, so this is when you read who's around and alive on the map. By Thomas. To get the Molotov down. Meadow's gonna make it. Oh, he's gonna hit. This is all on Reese. If Pulse can get there fast enough. If to use utility. fnatic are super slow on this rotate. Don't know why Pulse is doing that. Seconds. Nice. fnatic are like ultra slow on that retake. I mean, I don't know how they expect to win it. Big round. Endpoint need this round. fnatic picked them up, mate. Yo guys, what's up? Growth score here. Look, it's got full ollie info. That is bad. I don't know where Thomas is going. To get his AK, I think. Is that where he was going? Other maps, Inferno Mirage. Fair play to Endpoint. A lot closer than I thought. I thought it would Endpoint would get smashed because of it. I can actually play this map. Sorry about yawning. I'm not. I haven't had my energy drink today. Endpoint can lock them down. They just need to be prepared for the fast hits outside. fnatic don't really seem to have any executes. They're just relying on that fast pop hit or that beat take. Four teams will go to drill. No, right next to you. I know. I think it's 4 going to MDL this season. I couldn't find out later on. These teams have already made the MDL playoff qualifier. This is just for seeding and prize money now. Alright, Endpoint really needs to get going now. I think they're going to rock the double AWP. See, see what fnatic do is what not all the top teams do, but they trust these three people enough outside to make the plays, to make the shots and play the way they need to play. So they always have, like, example, Alex was always on this train, Luca was here, looking up higher. And they're comfortable outside. So like now if they rotate to B, it's kind of obvious because it's all gone quiet. We should kill this guy, Pulse should kill him, Cryptix will rotate to, yeah, he's already here, and then Luzzer will come up through Pop, I'm pretty sure. Nice kill by Max. Oh, they won't expect Cryptix. 3v3. They've got that super slow rotation from Alex. Luzzer's close to this guy, but with an arm. Oh god. Bomb has been planted. Bad round to lose. The round isn't on Luzzer really. He had a deagle. Should have really had a 5-7 or a CZ and he would have got the kills. He had the round in his hands, yes, but what he can do, the problem with what Luzzer had is, so if he has an AWP and he can hear this guy rotating round, he didn't expect these guys, I don't think. So he's hearing this guy. If he scopes him with his AWP, these guys don't expect. These guys will literally come around just pre-firing him in the corner, and this guy will come around and kill him either way. So if he's here with a deagle, he can just post. He should have been like this, just post it up while he heard the guy run, kill this guy, and then just play time for these guys. I don't think he meant to go in the spot. I think he was just moving around the map because of what was going on. Again, Endpoint got the same setup. Which is all she wrote, to be honest. I don't think he intended to be in that angle towards the end of the round. 2v3, very doable. This fucking camera. One by Max. Oh, sorry. I thought you wanted them. Sorry, bud. Sorry guys, I'm back. I was just talking to the video crew that were here. See you in a bit, mate. Bye.